What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Everlasting Veteran Podcast. We're going off on a whim right now. We got a workout in this morning, and we're going to be back up at Veterans Rally Point at 4:30 to 6:30 for a speaking engagement, meet Ranger Rick type of thing. And it's going to be a great turnout, and I'm excited that you're up here. Get to hang out for the week.
Well, I'm excited to be here, and I really appreciate you having me here. And, my wife asked me why I was staying up here for a whole week. And normally, because she's used to me coming in and going out, but I told him that you wanted to spend some quality time with me and relax and kind of let me get a breather. So it's a change of pace, and I really appreciate it. And looking forward to today.
Yeah. We talked about that change of pace type of thing. You know, you're always on the go. Like you said, you go into a speaking engagement or whatever the case may be, meet and greet type of thing. You're there for a day and then you fly back out somewhere else. Sometimes not even back home. You go somewhere else and then back home.
Yep.
So I think this is a good opportunity. Kind of, you see my world, you know, where I'm living, what I'm doing. This is me type of thing. And, be able to start blending kind of the worlds together. You know, I talk about this before we get out of the military, and we feel like the brotherhood, the sisterhood's, so spread out. It's not close enough. No. But this shows that no matter where we're at, we can have a part in somebody's life.
Definitely taking the time out to get to know someone, and the hospitality that you provided for me and my little doggy, has been amazing. To let someone into your life in this degree, where we just met one time together, but we've been friends for about a year now.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing, and I appreciate it. Like I said, tonight, you guys come out to Veterans Rally Point. I like to say, I'm not a public speaker or motivational speaker, but, he broke it down to me. The stories that we exchange and the words that we come across with actually helps motivate people to do other things, to drive on, to live on, and to go through that transition of military law enforcement to civilian life in a better way. And that means a lot.
Yeah. We'll put the flyer up, Veterans Rally Point 24 Stott Ave in Norwich, Connecticut, right near Dodd Stadium. Come out, listen to Rick, listen to his life, his story, and everything else. It was kind of a struggle kind of getting everything into this flyer. Actually, I don't know if I told you, the patches are actually from a picture of your uniform. Oh. I took the background out of it and put it right behind you.
Okay. Well,
so but he has Through Tragedy Comes Light and Man 22 Suicide Awareness Run. If you see this logo, this is the Through Tragedy Comes Light, honor, respect, remember. And one thing that stuck with me, Rick, is when it came down to your event, and you say it a lot, is, I rather talk with you than about you. Is that how you say it?
I'd rather talk to you than about you when you're gone.
Yeah.
So, it's one of those things. We talk to each other and we never really get to know each other, or we don't get personal, until a person passes away. And then next thing you know everything about their life that you didn't know, that the struggles they were going through, the families, and you didn't know one of the biggest things Sergeant Major Seymour says, like, do you know who's adopted? Do you know any of your soldiers who live in a single family household, with a single parent? So these are things where it's like, we got to get to know each other more on a personal level.
Right. And I think that's, really why I honed in, and like, I wanted to get you up here for a week, I enjoyed, coming down for those 2 days, and we kept up, communications and everything like that. But, really getting into kind of, each other's lives, having just the, normal conversation other than social media and promotion and stuff like that. Just being a human, right?
Yeah.
Just being a human. And I think that's, sometimes we lose sight of that when we get caught up in what we're doing. And that's a natural kind of progression type of thing. But I think it's important to kind of slow down and just enjoy life a little bit. And in doing so, possibly be able to help somebody else.
Definitely.
So you guys make sure, if you are available, Veterans Rally Point 24 Stott Ave today, from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Ranger Rick will be up there. We'll be showcasing Through Tragedy Comes Light, Ranger Rick's life and experience. And another thing that you said too, really stuck with me, is, it's not just a story, it's your life.
Yes.
And it's the life that, you bring along with purpose, and motivation and everything else and conviction, because it is your life.
Yes.
You know, and I think that's why it speaks so, you know, so big a volume to the people that you connect with, and everything else. And I'm just honored that you'd, you know, be able to take time, and I'm glad we got it on the schedule, because you got a busy schedule. You know, but you guys make sure you head out to Veterans Rally Point, 4:30, 6:30, like I said, right down the street from Dodge Stadium, 24 Stott Ave. We're going to be recording a episode later on this week as well, and being able to just kind of dive in, have a good conversation. But we just want to jump on here and give you guys a little insight, and just a reminder, you want to come out and have a good conversation and talk to Ranger Rick. We'll be up at Veterans Rally Point later today.
And where can they tune in live?
So we're going to try to go to 5 social media platforms at once: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn. If that doesn't work out, it'll be straight to Everlasting Veterans Facebook page, and it'll be pushed out to the rest of the platforms as well for sharing purposes.
Yep.
So I appreciate.
Thank you guys so much. And I convinced him to do this because I wanted to do it in my tank top.
We just got done with a workout. We were going to eat breakfast. We came down to go pick up a stand, you know, to bring up today. And he's like, you know, let's jump on the air real quick. But I appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to later today. And we're going to go to Michael Jordan's.
Yeah.
So, but all right, guys, we'll see you up at Veterans Rally Point.